Hey guys, what is going on? We are live here for this Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. They just presented the Red Auerbach Award to Marcus Smart, and we are just about to get underway. And this is Dwayne Wade's last regular season game at the Garden, and we're also going to be welcoming back Kelly Olynyk. So that'll be interesting to see how the Boston crowd welcomes him back. But here we go. We are just about to get underway. They're getting ready for the opening tip. I thank everybody or anybody who comes in here and hangs out with me while I do this play-by-play. So here we go, guys. Opening tip is won by the Celtics. Baines tips it to Horford, and he gives it off to Marcus Smart, who brings the ball up the right side of the court over to Al Horford on the left side of the arc, over to Kyrie at the top of the key, back to Horford at the foul line, and he kicks it out to Tatum for a long three-point shot from the right corner of the arc. Hey, bud, what's going on? We are watching the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. So Miami has it here, working just past half court, moving the ball around the three-point arc, and a three-point shot from the left side of the arc is taken, and that is no good. Rebound, Kyrie, coming back the other direction, up the left side of the court, over to Baines at the top of the key. A give and go to Marcus Smart, and Marcus Smart's drive and kick out to the right side of the arc. Tatum takes 2 steps forward and takes a long jump shot that rims out, but Marcus Smart is there for the tip-in. So Boston up 2-0 already. Miami working with it at the top of the key. The drive to the hoop is blocked by Aaron Baines, but the tip-in from the Heat is good. So tie game, 2-2. Kyrie bringing it up the right side of the court into the right corner for Marcus Smart, and the give and go to Kyrie, and his jump shot is no good. Rims out. Miami Heat with the rebound. They come back up the court, up the left side of the arc, and the drive to the hoop, and he goes under the hoop and out the other side to the right side of the arc, and a cross-court pass to the left corner, and the long three-point shot from Miami is missed, but they get the rebound and kick it out to the top of the key, and they move the ball around into the paint, and for the short jump shot that's taken from the Heat, and it bounces out. Tatum with the rebound. He comes back the other direction. Tatum to Baines, over to Smart for the three-pointer from the right side of the arc, and that rims out, and we're going to get a maybe a foul. Hard to hear with no volume, guys. Hold on one sec. Confirmation. Stoppage in play. 2-2 game, 9:58 to go, first quarter. So no foul, just a change in possession. Miami Heat inbound on their side of the court. Bring it up past half court. A short jump shot from inside the paint from the Heat is no good. That rims out. Tatum with the rebound. Over to Kyrie, working at the top of the key. He drives and kicks out to the left side, the left corner of the arc, and Marcus Smart's long three-pointer is up and good. 5-2 Boston over Miami, 9:28 to go, first quarter. Miami working with it. They bring it up the right side of the court quickly, and a three-point shot from Miami bounces off the front of the rim and out. Tatum with the rebound. He comes back up the left side of the court all the way to the three-point arc. Gives it to Al Horford in the left side of the paint. He kicks it back out to Tatum at the top of the arc, and his drive to the basket and dunk is good for 2. 7-2 Boston. Miami working with it. Nice ball movement from the Heat around the arc, from right to left. Boston's exterior defense is good. Not too much going on for the Heat. They managed to get the ball into the paint, but it is stolen away from the Celtics. Kyrie with a long half-court pass to Tatum, and Tatum the alley-oop to Al Horford. That's good. Great pass from Kyrie. Great steal, too. Good defense from Kyrie. So the Heat working with it at the Celtics logo. They managed to get it down to the three-point arc on the right side and take kind of a hastily thrown up three-point shot. Tatum over to Kyrie over to Tatum on the fast break, and Tatum's layup is no good, but he's fouled on the attempt. So Tatum's gonna shoot. Good 2 series for Boston. Good 2 series. Great no-look pass down the court from Kyrie to Tatum. That was a great 2 series of play from them. So Tatum is at the charity stripe. That free throw is up and good. He has one more coming. Tatum's second free throw off the front of the rim and no good. Heat bring it up the left side of the court, and they get to the Boston three-point arc and call timeout. 10-2. Boston up big. Boston up big early. 10-2. We are in our first TV timeout. Yeah, Boston up big early, man. They look good. They are looking good against the Heat so far. That was a great 2 series with the alley-oop, and then right after it, the quick layup from Tatum. That was a great 2 series of play from them. Hopefully they can keep that up. They got to start getting it together too, because the playoffs are coming, man. They're right around the corner, so they gotta start ramping it up and starting to play like they should be playing consistently too, not just one night, one out of the 3 or 4 nights they're playing like a championship team. They got to play every night like that. They got to start stringing good games together. They can't be doing that. Yeah, they lost 110-96. Brooklyn beat them up pretty good too. It wasn't good. Brooklyn beat them up pretty good. Hey, what's up, Trent? How you doing, man? What's up, buddy? We are just getting started with this Boston Celtics and Miami Heat game. Just getting started. Yeah, no, I know, man. I know. That they did not look good against the Nets at all. They and of course they're showing Dwayne Wade on the TV now, since this is going to be his last regular season game in Boston, and they just gave him a plaque with his name on it at the Garden. Danny Ainge is there. He shook his hand. Because if you don't know, I think and Rumble, what are the Rum Boys streaming? What are the Rum Boys? Yeah, I know, man. This is it for Dwayne. This is his last season. What's Rum Boys streaming? What do they got going over there? Same game. All right, cool. When you go back over there, tell them you came from my stream and my stream's better. All right, so Celtics bring it up. Long three-pointer from Marcus Smart from the left side is no good, but it's kicked back out, and Tatum's three-point shot from the top of the arc is nothing but the bottom of the net. Good rebound from the Celtics and recovery. So the Heat bring it back down the court, right side of the arc, and they're trying to get the ball into the paint, but Boston's exterior defense is excellent. No luck. A three-point shot is thrown up from the left side of the arc, and no good. Bounces out. Boston with the rebound, but they lose control, and it's tipped out. It looks like Baines might have hit it last. So this might be Miami ball. It is. Miami ball under the basket hoop. They kick it out to the top of the free throw line. He backs off outside of the arc to the top of the key, resets the offense, and tries to kick it back out, but Marcus Smart intercepts it, and it bounces off of his hands and into Al Horford's. Horford bringing the ball up the right side of the arc all the way to the three-point line. And he's trying to back down the Heat defender, and he does, and his hook shot is up and good. Great hook shot, great play from Horford there. So Miami quickly back up the other direction, up the left side of the court, all the way to the three-point arc. The left corner three is taken from Miami that bounces out, and Aaron Baines with the rebound, and he passes it over to Tatum on the left side of the Miami three-point arc, and he goes to the top of the key, resets the offense, and gives it to Al Horford at the foul line, who passes all the way across the court to Kyrie on the right side, and he takes 3 steps forward and a jumper, and that rims out. Miami with the rebound. They try to drive strong to the basket, but are stopped by Aaron Baines and Tatum at the paint. They kick it back out for the three-point shot. That's no good. Kyrie with the rebound, over to Tatum, right side of the arc. He takes 2 steps forward for the long 2-point jump shot. That's up and good. Tatum having a very good night as well. Very good. Heat coming back the other direction, up the left side of the court, all the way to the Boston three-point arc. He goes under the basket and comes back out to the foul line. He passes it back down into the paint under the basket, and that layup is easy. Up and in for the Heat. 17-4. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. 17-4, Boston over. Actually, I take that back. Kyrie with a long three-point shot. That's up and good. So make that 20-4, guys. 20-4. Boston over Miami. Shots are falling often and early for Boston. 5:27 to go, first quarter. We have a TV timeout. Miami takes a timeout to gather their thoughts. Boston is playing great right now. They look really good. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta get a glass of water. My throat's killing me. I'll be right back in 1 sec. So we got a good game so far, guys. We got a really good game. Boston is playing excellent. Playing as a team, really good ball movement, smart shots, smart shot choice. I should say they've only thrown up like 2 bad shots. So far they're playing well. They're playing well, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Ugh. That's better. That is better. I believe the Red Sox are playing tonight as well, the late game. I think their game starts at no, Scott, this is water, man. This if I had drank straight vodka, I'd be dead. This is water. Still in commercial break, guys. Yeah, Celtics look good. It's good to see because the Nets game was not a good game. I was able to catch the highlights of it, but they did not. Celtics did not play well in that game. I know, man. You know what? I'm slowly climbing that ladder. Slowly climbing that ladder. All right, guys, so we are back. The Heat inbound on the Boston Celtics side. They go for a layup, and it's blocked by Aaron Baines. Possession goes back out to Miami at half court, and they fight for it back and forth. It's stolen by Boston, and Gordon Hayward with the grown-ass man dunk on the Heat. What a grown man dunk from Hayward. The Heat come back the other direction on a fast break and get an easy layup. So they get two back. What a great behind the back pass from Tatum to Hayward for that slam. All right, jump shot from the Heat is no good. Rebound Hayward over to Kyrie. Kyrie brings it up the right side of the court. Over to Hayward in the right corner. To Baines in the paint, over to Morris on the left side. Back to Kyrie at the top of the key. And his long three-point shot is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. 25-6 Boston over Miami. They are pouring it on, guys. Miami Heat go for the alley-oop, but it is blocked by Aaron Baines. So foul on Kyrie. So Miami will inbound in Boston territory. Working from the top of the three-point arc. He drives into the paint, and the layup from Miami is good. So count that 2 points. That makes it 25-8. 4:06 to go, first quarter. Counting down, guys. Counting down. Kyrie at the top of the key. Over to Tatum on the left side of the arc. Gets it to Marcus Morris at the free throw line, and his jumper is blocked, and the possession goes to Miami, and they bring it up the left side of the court quickly into the paint. And he is trying to back down Aaron Baines, but Baines forces him into a long hook shot. That's no good. Baines goes over to Hayward, and Hayward kicks it back out to Morris. Morris over to Tatum on the left side of the arc, and his three is up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. Splash. The Heat come back up the other direction, guys, bringing it up and working in the paint. And it's stolen by Kyrie. Kyrie passes forward to Hayward, and Hayward with the layup, but he's going to be fouled. So he will shoot too. Man, Boston's pouring it on, guys. 28-8. They are pouring it on. They are absolutely pouring it on. Boston's playing phenomenal right now. Yeah, they are playing great basketball right now. Hayward's first free throw is up and nothing but the bottom of the net. Count it. So 29 now. I know, man. They're playing good. They look good. They look really good right now. Hayward about to shoot his second free throw, and that's nothing but the bottom of the net too. So 30-8. I repeat, guys, 30-8. 3:05 to go, first quarter. Heat working with it, bringing it up the right side of the court. The drive to the basket, and the layup is swatted aside, but there may have been a foul. Yep, looks like they're going to get Baines for the foul. They're going to get Baines for the foul, and the Heat will shoot two. James Johnson at the free throw line for the Miami Heat. His first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. So that's good. I believe he's going to get one more. Yep. His second free throw, and that one is the same as the first. Makes them both 30-10. 3 minutes even to go, first quarter. Yeah, that was pretty funny, man. So Tatum working from the right side of the arc to Baines in the paint. Baines is backing down the Heat defender, and he goes in for the up and under, and he's fouled. So he will get, I think he's going to get some free throws as well. Yes, he will. Baines will get some opportunities from the charity stripe. Baines' first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. Splash. Count that one. 31-10. 2:46 to go, first quarter. Boston dominating the Heat right now. Baines' second free throw is up and good. 32-10. Miami with it, working from the top of the arc. Now passes over to the right corner of the Boston three-point arc. Dwayne Wade takes 2 steps forward and shoots, and his long jump shot is good. Boston bringing it back up right side of the court. Over to Morris, over to Hayward on the left side of the arc, and he drives, and that's no good. The Heat come back the other direction, fast break, and get an easy layup. So 32-14 now, 2:08 and counting. Boston with it, working from the top of the key. Morris with it, over to Tatum now, who has it, and trying to set up the offense. He passes to the right, over to Kyrie, who gives it back to him in the paint, and Tatum's layup won't go. So Miami rebounds and comes back the other direction, working in the paint, and they get another easy layup again. So there, Miami's clawing their way back into it. Boston got to slow it down, pull it back together. Hayward working from the left side of the arc, over to the left corner in Rozier. Rozier to Baines in the paint. Baines' hook shot is ugly, but he's gonna get the foul. So Baines is gonna get some free throws again. Baines should be shooting. Yep, so Baines is going to get some opportunities from the charity stripe. First one is up and good. Count it, 33-16. The Heat are going to make some substitutions. Baines is ready for his second free throw, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes them both. The Heat bringing it back up the left side of the court, and they drive to the basket strong, but it's stolen away by Gordon Hayward, and he loses possession. The putback attempt is also no good, but we're going to have a foul on Boston. The Heat on Wednesday. No, are they playing the Heat? I forget who they're playing on Wednesday. I forget. I'll have to look again. So the first free throw from Miami is up and good, which makes it 34-17. The Celtics make a substitution. Aaron Baines takes a rest, probably because of foul trouble, because they don't want to get him in foul trouble. I think he's already got 2. Horford comes back in for him. Miami's second free throw is no good, and it's tipped around, and possession is regained by Boston. Terry Rozier. He kicks it over to the right corner of the arc, over to Tatum. Tatum back to Morris. Morris over back to Rozier. And Rozier tries to drive, but before he can set his feet, he is fouled. So Terry Rozier going to get some opportunities from the charity stripe. Boston getting all sorts of calls going their way tonight. Rozier's first free throw is good. 35-17, 1:06 to go. First quarter. Terry Rozier with his second free throw, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net. Count them both. 36-17, 1:03 to go. The Heat working with it. Left side of the three-point arc. Trying to back Gordon Hayward down. Good defense from the Celtics, and that ball rims out. Marcus Morris with the rebound. Over to Rozier. Rozier back to Morris at the top of the arc. Morris shoots a 3, and that bangs off the back of the rim, and the Heat rebound. Bringing it back up the past half court, the left side of the arc now to the top of the key and into the paint, and he kicks it out to the left corner looking for a 3, but the Boston defense is good. Back to the top of the arc they go, trying to reset the drive into the basket, and the block from Marcus Morris is awesome. Celtics come back fast break style the other direction. Rozier over to Uh, who's that? I can't. No, Marcus Morris. Morris back to Rozier. Rozier working from the top of the key. The 3-point shot from Boston is rims out, and that's it. That is it, guys, for the first quarter. So the first quarter ends 36-17. Boston over Miami. Playing well so far. Doing well. 36-17. End of the first. And we are in a TV timeout. Yeah, Celtics look good tonight. They definitely do. They look good. They're moving the ball well. When did I start my channel? About 2 months ago. About 2 months ago. So it's doing pretty well. I gain a little bit here and there, man. You know, couple here, couple there, and but the people that do, but I've noticed the people that do kind of join the channel. They do. They tend to stick around. So that's awesome. That's kind of the way I want it to be. You are, man. You're here in the beginning. You're here in the beginning. So we're waiting to come back from TV timeout, guys, and start the second quarter. Boston up big and looking to add to that lead. That's for sure. Hold up one sec, guys. I'm going to open a window a little bit. It's getting kind of hot in here. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry for the interruption, guys. For all my Dodge people out there, we were watching a Dodge truck commercial. So go pick you up a Dodge if you're a Dodge guy. Looks like we're getting ready to resume the second quarter. Yep. Miami's set to inbound to start the second quarter. Boston shooting 52% from three-point range. The Heat working with it from the top of the arc. They drive to the free throw line. It's kicked back out to the top of the arc. Once again, the drive from the Heat and the easy lay-in for Miami. Boston comes back the other direction with it. Rozier working from the top of the arc over to the left side, left corner of the arc for Hayward, and his three is up and no good. Rozier with it again. Boston with a good rebound at the top of the arc into the paint to Al Horford, and the under the basket pass for the Celtics is no good, and that Al Horford blames himself for the bad pass, and that's out of bounds. And the Heat will inbound. So here we go. Heat up past half court on the left side of the arc. They drive into the paint and trying to back Al Horford down, and it's not happening. They have to kick it back out to the three-point arc. Boston's exterior defense is really good today. The Heat defended by Terry Rozier, and the rebound off the crappy three-point shot from Miami can't be controlled. It's kicked back out to the left side of the arc. Another hastily thrown up three-point shot from Miami's no good. Al Horford with the rebound, the drive, and the slam for 2 points. So Horford with a grown man dunk on Miami. Yeah, ain't nobody stopping that. That was a great drive to the basket and the two-handed tomahawk slam. That was a great dunk. That was a grown ass man dunk right there. So the Heat with it, bringing it up past half court, working from the top of the arc. Terry Rozier on the defense, and he blows by Rozier, and the layup doesn't go, but there is a foul. So we have it looks like the foul on Boston, and I think they're going to get more. Yep, they did. So foul on Marcus Morris. Heat to inbound in Boston territory. Dwayne Wade set to inbound. And they kick it out to the left corner of the three-point arc, trying to drive, but the defense is good. They're forced to throw up a bad looking three-point shot. Horford over to Rozier, back to Horford, and back to Rozier again. Over to Horford in the paint, trying to back down the Heat defense. He's working, trying to. Yep, and he gets the hook shot to go, but it is no good. It looks like it was tipped on the way up, so Miami coming back the other direction. Quick two passes, and they are into the paint, and a give and go is intercepted by Marcus Morris. And he works the ball up back into Heat territory, over to Terry Rozier at the top of the arc, and Rozier drives, and his layup is blocked, and the rebound cannot be controlled by Hayward. It goes back to Miami. They come back the other direction, working from the left side of the arc. He takes 3 steps inside the arc and tries to drive on Al Horford, but the defense is good, and his layup will count. He got it. So count that 2. Horford working in the paint over to, I can't see who that was, but the layup from the Celtics is good. I didn't get to see who that was. Hold on. Oh, Ojale. Semi Ojale. So Horford to Ojale. That was the Patriots game that they intercepted the Seahawks. So Kelly Olynyk checks into the game for the Heat as we await the Semi Ojale free throws. So good pass from Horford to him, and that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Midwest. I've had to do that 3 times in my lifetime. It's no fun, man. That is no fun. I've had to do that 3 times. So Miami working with it at the top of the arc. They get it down into the paint, and a Celtic breakdown in defense, and that is an easy layup for the Heat. So an easy 2 for them. Rozier with it. Passes it to Horford at the top of the key, who kicks it over to, I didn't even get to Morris. So Morris with the long 3-point shot. Good group of passes from the Celtics to get him open like that. Heat working with it from the left corner of the 3-point arc. Trying to drive to the basket. They do drive underneath and come out the other side. Now on the right side of the 3-point arc. Looking to drive to the hoop, and the Boston defense stops them in the paint. He's forced into a ugly-looking jumper. Al Horford with the rebound in the other direction. And the give and go from Horford to Hayward is good. Nice give and go from them two. Great passing from Horford and Hayward. Great job. Miami working with it now, past half court, at the top of the key. He drives to the basket, and the Heat alley-oop and slam is good. So nice alley-oop from Dwayne Wade. So we have the Celtics now working with it from the right side of the arc. Marcus Smart's pass to Horford, and the layup is good. I should say the layup is no good, but the putback is good. So the Heat working with it from the top of the arc now, forced into a bad-looking alley-oop, and where they're probably going to get Horford for a foul on that one. They tried to block the alley-oop attempt, and they're probably, yes. So the Heat will be shooting free throws for that one. Boston making substitutions. Baines, Smart, and Kyrie back in, and Horford, Morris, and Hayward out. So here we go. The Heat to inbound in Boston territory. Working now from the top of the arc. He drives into the paint, and the short jump shot from Miami is good. So Miami trying to claw their way back into this. They are now down 19. Second quarter, guys, 7:13 to go. Dwayne Wade shooting some free throws apparently for a foul that I probably didn't see. And his free throw is up and good, so he completes the three-point play. 46-28 now. Kyrie working with it just past half court. Over to Rozier. Back to Kyrie on the right side of the arc. Over to Smart in the corner, on the left corner. Back to Kyrie on the right side of the arc. And he drives, and his layup is ugly looking and no good. Heat rebound. They bring the ball past the Celtic logo, set the offense up, and drive into the paint. And that floater from the Heat will go. So count it. Only down 16 now. Second quarter, 6:40 to go. 46-30, Boston still up over Miami. Looking to increase that lead back to right around 20 again. At least I'm hoping they can. They should beat Miami. They should beat Miami by 15 points. That's at least what I think. They should beat this team by 15 points. TV timeout. Hey, what's up? Gangrene all day. You know we greened out, Nitro. All day, all game, man. We all green. Especially for the Celtics. We looking good so far. We're in a TV timeout right now. Waiting to come back. And it's a David Ortiz commercial for Eastern Bank. Oh, that's good, man. Have 200 points ever been scored in an NBA game? I don't know. Probably. I would think so. Probably not like in the modern era. Probably not in the last 50 years. But I would think before that, probably. Yeah, All-Star game. All right, so we are ready to resume play, giving some stats on Hayward, how his field goal percentages have increased from 37% to 56% from December to March. So that's good to see. Hayward getting back into rhythm, playing like the player, playing like he should be playing, is what I'm trying to say, which is a good sign because we're definitely going to need him in the playoffs to play well. So Celtics inbound. They bring the ball past the Leprechaun logo into Miami territory. Rozier working at the top of the arc. Over to the right side. Back to Rozier at the top of the key. And he takes a long three-point shot that bangs off the rim, the backboard, and out. Heat with the rebound. Coming back up the right side of the court. Now at the top of the key, and the screen and drive from Miami is blocked and almost intercepted by Marcus Smart, and it's knocked out of bounds. So he almost stole that pass. but he knocked it out of play. So they're going to have to reset and do it again. Stevens is yelling about something. So here we go. The Heat inbound in Boston territory. They work from the top of the arc over to the right corner, and the three-point shot from Miami is nothing but the bottom of the net. What's up, Cushman? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Celtics bring it back up. Smart to Tice, and Tice's shot is no good, but they kick it back out for the three-pointer from Kyrie, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net. Count the three. 49-33. Boston over Miami. 5:34 to go. Second quarter. Heat with it. Working down in the paint. The long jump shot is no good. Bangs off the rim, the backboard, and out. Tatum with the rebound coming up the left side of the court. He drives into the paint and kicks it back out to Kyrie, and Kyrie's three is nothing but net. Kyrie heating up. That man is on fire. 52-33, and Miami calls a timeout to gather their thoughts. Times two, Nitro. Times two. All right, guys, we're in a TV timeout. I'm going to go refill my water. I'll be right back. I was gonna flip the camera and let you guys, say hey to the cat, but I didn't think you wanted to see him licking his nuts, so I just left it facing the couch. So we are still in a TV timeout for all my Ford guys out there. They're showing a Ford truck commercial for the new 2018 and 2019 Fords. Hi, bud. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've ever seen you in here. If you're new, welcome. We are watching the Celtics and the Heat, and the Celtics are beating up on them pretty good right now. I'm telling you guys, I would have just flipped the camera and let you hang out with the cat, but when he's licking his nuts like that, I don't think you guys want to watch that. So I left it. I figured I'd do you guys a favor just by leaving it in place. What's up, Goose? How you doing, man? We are sitting here chilling watching the Celtics. Beat up on the Heat pretty bad. All right, so the Miami inbound as they work the ball around the three-point arc, and the three-point shot from them is no good, but they get the rebound. Working from the paint and out to the left side of the left corner of the arc, the three-point line. He drives, trying to drive now past Smart, and I believe he's forced out of bounds. Yes, forced out of bounds, Celtic ball. Good defense from the Celtics. Tice to inbound to Smart in Celtic territory. Smart bringing it up past the Celtic logo and into Heat territory, and his Oh, the shot's not going to count. We have a stoppage in play. Oh, there's a technical foul on the Heat. Technical foul on Miami. Kyrie going to get some free throws. Here we go. So that one is up and good. Technical foul on the Heat. So that makes it an even 20, guys, that the Celtics are up now, 53-33. And the Celtic inbound in Heat territory. They go across the court to the left side and back to the top of the key. Marcus Smart drives and kicks it back out to the right corner of the arc. And his shot is no good, but it's kicked out to the left side of the three-point arc to Tatum, and his drive is no good, and the rebound goes to Miami. Yeah, Red Sox play at like 10:07 tonight, Goose. Miami now working with it in the paint, and they are forced into a bad-looking jump shot. Tatum with the rebound. Bringing it up the right side of the court now into the right corner, and his shot is swatted away by Miami. Wow. his long two-point shot got swatted. So here we go. Celtic inbound. Smart to inbound to Kyrie. Kyrie in the right corner. Back to the top of the arc to Tatum. Tatum working from the top of the key. He passes to Smart. Back to Tatum, and the three-pointer is no good. Bangs off the front of the rim and out. Heat with it with the rebound. Working now at the top of the arc. Over to the left side. He drives down under the basket, around and back out to the three-point line. And we have a stoppage in play. Celtics are going to make some substitutions. Second quarter, guys. 3:36 to go. So Heat inbound in Boston territory. Working from the top of the arc, now down into the paint. Almost stolen away by Al Horford. And the Heat layup is forced by Horford, and it is no good. Marcus Smart with the rebound and driving into the paint. He passes to Tice, and Tice's layup is no good, but he's going to be fouled on the way up, so he's going to get some opportunities from the charity stripe. And yet again, the cat is trying to hijack my stream. Come here. Tice's first free throw is up, and it bangs off the front of the rim and no good. Tice shooting his second free throw, and that one is nothing but the bottom of the net and good. All right, Goose, you come back whenever you want, man. We'll see you later. Miami bringing it up past half court. Working now from the right side of the arc into the paint. And that layup is no good, but there is a Celtic foul. So the layup attempt is blocked, but he was fouled. So the Heat are going to shoot some free throws. Derek Jones Jr. at the line for Miami. And his first free throw bangs off the front of the rim and out. No good. No good on that one. His second free throw is good. So 1 out of 2. The lead is back to 20. Celtics bringing the ball up the right side of the court. Kyrie working with it at the three-point line. Over to Horford, back to Kyrie, and his three-point shot is ugly and no good. Kyrie's three-pointers tonight, besides those two good-looking, those two in a row, haven't been that great. So a series of passes from the Heat get it down to the right corner of the three-point line, and that three-pointer is ugly and no good. But I think he got fouled by Marcus Smart, so he might actually get to shoot three free free throws since he was shooting a three-point shot. So there's one, and that's up and good. So the first Miami Heat free throw is good. The lead is back now to 19, 54-35. And his second free throw is good, so only a two-pointer. So Smart with it, working it up past half court to Horford. Back to Smart at the top of the arc. Over to Hayward on the left side of the three-point line into the paint and out to Marcus Smart on the left side of the three-point arc. And his three-point shot is good. 57-36, Boston over Miami. And the Heat come back the other direction with an easy layup past the Boston defense with little resistance. Kyrie driving in the paint now, and his layup is no good, but the Horford tip-in is. Horford with the great tip-in. Heat now working with it left side of the arc down into the paint, and he drives to the hoop, and his layup is no good, but I believe they're going to get Horford on a foul. Yep, they're going to get Horford for the foul, and Miami goes to the line. So the Heat free throw is up and good. The Miami Heat free throw, first one is good. The Heat make a couple of substitutions before the second free throw attempt. It looks like Tice is going out. Yep, Tice is out. And Marcus Morris subs back in. The second free throw is up and good. The Celtic inbound now. Smart with it, working up the right side of the court. All the way to the Heat Heat three-point line, over to Morris at the top of the arc, back to Horford, and that ball is lost in transition, and the Heat have it, and the easy layup. So the Heat come back with the easy layup the other direction. A full court pass to Kyrie all the way down to the right side of the arc, over to Smart at the top of the key, back to Horford, back to Smart. And Smart's three-point shot is no good. Heat come back with it. Fast-paced game now, guys, picking up the pace. Working from the top of the arc. He drives into the paint, and the Heat layup is good. Count it. 59-44. Second quarter, 52 seconds to go. Marcus Smart working with it now. Now to Al Horford in the paint. Horford over to Morris under the basket. Morris comes out the other side and shoots it over to Kyrie. And Kyrie's three-pointer is ugly and bangs off the back of the rim and out. Ugly shot from Kyrie. Damn. And the Heat try the other direction, come back the other direction, fast-paced, and Gordon Hayward intercepts it over to Kyrie. And Kyrie drives to the hoop from a pass from Smart. And his attempt is swatted, but we are going to get a foul. So it looks like Kyrie's going to get some free throws. So here we go. Kyrie's first free throw is up and good. That is nothing but the bottom of the net. The Heat will make some substitutions before the next free throw. So Kyrie ready. Couple of dribbles. And his free throw is up, and that one is good as well. Count it. Heat with it. 25 seconds to go. Working past the Celtic logo now into Boston territory. Defended by Marcus Smart at the top of the arc. Good defense from Marcus Smart. Still working the ball from left to right around the arc to the left corner. And that three-pointer is a rainbow shot and up and good. 61-47, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2. The Celtic drive to the hoop is no good. Kyrie's drive is no good. And that will end the second quarter. And we head into halftime. Boston leading Miami 61-47. Thanks a lot, Scott. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, guys. So we will head into half with the Celtics up big and looking pretty good. Although Kyrie has gone ice cold from the 3-point line ever since he hit those two back to back. Yes, yes, Scott. The next cooking episode that I do. What's that, Rogue? What was that? What was that, bud? I didn't catch that. So we are going to head into half, guys, with the Celtics up big. Yeah, that's all right. Guess what, man? I still win because you know what? A thumbs down is pretty much the same thing as a thumbs up. It's interaction. That's all that YouTube is looking for. So even if they thumbs me down, I still win. If they were smart, the one thing that they could do that wouldn't, that would hurt me is, come into the room and just leave without doing anything, thumbs up or thumbs down. But they're too stupid to do that, and they think by giving me the thumbs down, they're actually doing something bad. But it actually works, it actually helps me because it's interaction with the channel. So we are waiting on the the second half to start, guys. You would give me a thumbs down, Cushman. You would. I can't. Whose bracket is still alive after this weekend? After the last weekend, because mine's toast. 61-47, Rogue. 61-47, Boston over Miami. My bracket is toast after this weekend. Absolutely toast. I needed Duke and Kentucky to win, and they screwed me. So I'm out. I'm done. I didn't see your question above, Cushman. You got to rewrite it, Cushman. I didn't see it. You got to rewrite it. Yeah, I was hanging on by a thread, and this weekend did me in. So I'm done. My bracket is done. Did you? Yeah, I'm telling you, like a. So I would put like the ones that I watch wise. So it definitely goes Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, and And that's yeah, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins. That's how I would put them. And then the Red Sox would be it would be last. Just cuz I don't have time to watch a lot of baseball. It's not like I'm not a Red Sox fan. I just don't have the time to do their games. But I do watch like the highlights and stuff like that, and I'll do if people want me to do I'll do recap stuff and all that. I just don't have. It's tough to do their games because they're 4 hours long. That's the only reason. All the other games are like 2.5. Yeah, Goose. Yeah, like I might do Red Sox recaps. You know what I mean? But just not the not like the games like this, like the streams, because it's just too tough for me. I just don't have the time to do it. And my cat is hijacking my stream again. Sorry, guys. Once again, stop, you little shit. He's being a shit right now. Come here. Come here. That's all right, Chandler. Don't worry about it, man. You're all right. That's good. Oh, he's bugging the crap out of me because he wants attention. So now I gotta do this and make sure he gets attention, and then he'll leave me alone. But he's a turd until he gets his attention. Say hi. Say hi. Rogue, he weighs 19 pounds. He's a 19-pound half Mancoon. That's why he's so big. He's half Mancoon. So now I got to do this and amuse him. He tried to hijack my stream all night. So who's everybody got winning the tournament? I'd personally like to I'd personally like to see Texas Tech pull it off. I'd like to see Texas Tech pull it off. That's who I'd like to see win. Michigan State, huh? Michigan State. That's a good one too, man. Texas Tech and Michigan State have really good defense. So that could be that could get real interesting. Fuck Michigan State. They beat LSU. Yeah, but can't talk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't LSU shoot absolutely horrible in that game? Wasn't LSU shooting like 20% in that game? So that's probably a big reason why they why the Tigers Yeah, yeah. They shot horrible. They shot terrible in that game. It was like Goose, like what I from what I saw, wasn't it? Like, yeah, it was like 30. Yeah, it was like 30 or 20. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, yeah, that's what I saw. 28% from three. That's bad, man. That's real bad. And you got to be able to hit the. I mean, especially when you come up against these teams that you're going to play in, in the Elite Eight and the Final Four. Like, you got to be able to shoot, man. You can't not. You're better off getting your bad games out of the way, sooner in the tournament rather than later. Because like the bad games now against some of these teams will kill you. Having bad games now will that could knock you out of the tournament. It's definitely not good. LSU didn't look like themselves though, not at all. If I had to, if I had to pick though, I would I'm going to be rooting for Texas Tech. That's who I'm going to be rooting for. That's who I'd like to see do it because their Texas Tech's defense is really good, and so is Michigan State's. I don't think so. I don't think so, Rogue. I think he's still going to go number one. Here, you know what? You know what the biggest problem? You know what the biggest problem with Duke was though? Duke Duke's starting five was incredible, right? Their starting five is awesome, but Duke's bench is terrible, except for that one kid. But other than that one kid, Duke's bench is absolutely awful. So that's what killed Duke. They ran up against these other teams that have halfway decent to pretty good benches, and that's what did them in. And then Kentucky just had an off day. They didn't play well either. Like I said, you're better off getting your bad games out of the way in the Sweet 16. In these earlier rounds, because if you even let a team that's halfway decent stay in it, there's a chance that they could end up beating you. So it's tough. I was hoping Kentucky would have made it through too, man. I was hoping they did too. Like I said, I had Duke and Kentucky in my final for the national title. Those were my two teams, and both as soon as Duke lost, I knew I was screwed. What's up, Tacoma? We are just kind of hanging out here for halftime. Yeah, it's at the half, Tacoma. They're at the half, man. They're up big. They're up 61-47 at the half. So they're up big time. They're playing well. They are definitely playing well. I don't know what the deal is, man, but Kyrie has gone ice cold from the 3-point arc. Ice cold. Yeah, we got to win. We definitely do. The Celtics need this. After that horrid game that they played that they played against the Nets, they definitely need this win. All right, Rogue. We'll see you when you get back, bud. Yeah, after that horrid game to the Nets, man, we need a win. They got it. They got to come up big. That Nets game was terrible. They didn't look good in that game at all. All right, give me 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back. What's up, Kevo? 1 sec, Kevo. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go refill my water, and I'll be right back. Kevo raid, nice. All right, fellas, we are back. Kevo raid, awesome. Oh, awesome, nice. All right, guys, we are back. The Miami Heat working with it now from the top of the arc, and that is a long three-point shot for the Heat. That is nothing but the bottom of the net, so the Heat come out firing. Celtics working with it. Marcus Smart passes the Celtic logo and into Miami territory. Baines with it at the top of the arc. Over to Kyrie on the left side of the arc. Into the paint to Horford, who kicks it out to the right corner for the falling three-point shot from Marcus Smart. That's nothing but net. What's up, Kevo? You the man. Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate that. You the man. Miami working with it. Working the ball from the top of the key to the left corner of the arc, and it is knocked out of bounds. Kevo raid. That's awesome, bud. Thanks for that. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. Marcus Smart now working with it over to Horford at the top of the arc. He drives into the paint and kicks it back out to Kyrie, who gives it back to Horford, and his long jump shot is no good. The Heat come back with it, fast break the other direction. The layup for Miami is no good and blocked by Al Horford. Celtic ball. Horford inbounds to Smart. Smart bringing it up past the Celtic logo and into Heat territory. Gives it off to the top of the arc to Horford, who gives it to Kyrie with a fall-away jump shot at the three-point line. I mean, at the foul line. That is good. Heat come back with it. Fast break into the paint. Kicks it out to the right side of the three-point arc. The three-point shot bangs off the back of the rim and out. Well, happy birthday, Brandon. Happy birthday to you, my man. And the Heat take a three-point shot that bangs off the back of the rim and out. Actually, that was the Celtics. Take that back. Celtics three-pointer is no good. Heat come back, fast break the other direction. 3 passes, and Kelly Olynyk drills the Miami Heat three-point shot. Celtics come back the other direction. Kyrie to Horford. Horford on the left side of the arc, gives it over to Kyrie, over to Baines at the top of the arc. Marcus Smart now passes to Horford in the paint, who backs back out behind the three-point line. Over to Kyrie, and the pass is intercepted and stolen by the Heat, and the Heat will get an easy lay-in. Easy layup for Miami. So easy two for them. 66-54, Miami over Boston. Third quarter, 9:13 to go and counting. Kyrie with it, working from the top of the arc. Over to Horford. Horford now to Baines in the paint, and he is backing down the Heat defense. And that hook shot from Baines is no good. Heat rebound and come back up the other direction. Working from the right side of the arc, the drive into the basket is no good, and his layup bangs off the rim. Marcus Smart now with it, and he's bringing the ball back up the court, and it's stolen by Miami again. And Miami once again, fast break style the other direction, and an easy 2. Miami Heat now cut the lead to 10. So thanks, Kevo, for the raid. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So apparently on the layup, that easy bucket that the Heat just got from the Celtics, he was fouled on his way up. So they are going to give Miami an opportunity from the charity stripe at the three-point play, and the shot is up and good. So now Miami trails Boston by 9. Kyrie with it, working from the left side of the arc, over to the top of the key, to Tatum, over to Smart in the right corner, and his three-pointer is good. A rainbow shot three-pointer from Marcus Smart that splashes. So the Heat come back the other direction, fast break, and the drive to the basket, an easy lay-in is good. Kyrie has the ball stolen from him. Miami possession again. The give and go is stolen back by Boston. Kyrie over to Horford. Horford now in the paint, and he drives to the hoop for the layup that's no good, but he's fouled, so he will get some free throws. Back and forth we go, guys. Back and forth we go. Horford at the line, waiting for his free throw. 69-59. Lead is 10 once again. Third quarter, 8:01 to go. Horford's first free throw is good. What's up, quadruple triple? So Horford sinks his first free throw. 70-59 now. Horford's second free throw is up and nothing but the bottom of the net. I do remember you, bud. I do. So Miami working with it now, bringing it up past the Celtic logo to the right side of the arc, over to the right corner, and the three-point shot is no good, but the rebound is shot back out to the three-point line again, and that three-pointer from the right side of the arc is nothing but the bottom of the net for the Heat. Heat sticking around. Boston 71, Miami 62, 7:37 to go in the third quarter. Gordon Hayward with it, bringing it up past the Celtic logo and to the top of the arc. He gives it off to Kyrie. Kyrie shoots it over to Smart in the left corner. Over to Horford now in the paint, and a give and go from Horford to Kyrie is no good. And it looks like, was he fouled, or are they gonna say the ball was knocked out of bounds before it? Hold on, guys. Awaiting confirmation on whether or not there was a foul. And we're going to go to a TV timeout, so I'll find out when we get back whether it's just going to be a change of possession or a foul. And for any of you out there who like Toyota, we have a Toyota truck commercial, specifically a Tacoma. This might just be a change of possession and not a foul. How do I watch live stream video? You just watch it, man. I don't know how else. What do you mean watch it? You just watch. I usually watch them on my phone because I'm mobile a lot. I'm not really at home and with a laptop, so I usually just watch the live streams on my phone. I'm doing this one on my phone. What app? You just use the YouTube app. You can just watch it right on YouTube. There is really no app, man. You watch the live streams for anybody who's going live on YouTube. That's all. As long as you got YouTube, you can watch the live streams. That's all. So here we go. Ready to resume play. So when's the next set of games, the final four games? Those are on Saturday, right? Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but those are on Saturday, right? All right, so Marcus Morris's jumper is no good. That bangs out. All right, good. Saturday. Okay, cool. The Heat working with it now from the right side of the arc over to the top of the key. Looking for something in the paint, but Celtic defense is very good. They managed to get it down in the paint, and it's stolen away by Marcus Morris. Morris over to Smart on the right side of the arc, and his three-pointer bangs off the rim and out. Rebound Miami. They come back over the Celtic logo and into Celtic territory. The alley-oop from the Heat is good. The alley-oop and slam from Miami is good. Count it. 65-71. Miami closing the gap quickly. Smart now working with it. Passes to Hayward in the paint, and he tries to drive, but I believe he's fouled. So Hayward fouled on the drive to the hoop. Celtic possession. Hayward over to Smart. Smart takes a fall-away jump shot that's no good, but Horford with the rebound and the putback. So Horford's rebound and putback is good. So 73-65 now. Celtics managing to stay ahead of Miami's offensive onslaught this quarter. Stoppage in play after a Miami Heat jump shot that rims out. Score 73-65, third quarter, 5:50 to go. Miami will inbound the ball in Celtic territory. Working from the top of the arc over to the left corner, and that three sinks from Kelly Olynyk. That is nothing but net. So Olynyk drills a huge three to keep the Heat within striking distance. Boston coming back the other direction. Kyrie working from the top of the arc. The screen from Hayward is fought through by Miami, and the ball is stolen away by the Heat, and the easy layup is swatted by Marcus Smart, but they're going to get him on the foul. So Celtic inbound. Oh, maybe they didn't get him on a foul. That's awesome. So he got the swat without anything. Perfect. So Horford to Kyrie over to Hayward for the left from the three-point shot that is good from the right side of the arc. Sorry, guys. So Horford's three is good. Celtics come back, fast break the other direction. Kelly Olynyk under the hoop, and the easy layup for Olynyk. Back and forth, back and forth. 76-67 now. Third quarter, 5:02. Stoppage in play. Man, that was a momentarily lap. Yeah, trading baskets back and forth. Celtics are leading. Tacoma, the Celtics are leading. I'm trying, Nitro. Thanks a lot, man. I'm trying. Yeah, back and forth, man. The Heat aren't, the Celtics haven't been able to put the Heat away. They had a big lead, but they gave it up. They had like a 24, 26 point lead at one time, and they gave it up. I know that I just read that they had some guys that weren't playing. I saw that before I started this stream that there's some guys from Miami that aren't playing tonight. I didn't think, honestly, I didn't think Horford would play tonight because they said he had he's been having knee soreness, so I wasn't expecting him to play tonight. When I saw that he was, I was pleasantly surprised that Horford is playing tonight. So I was pleasantly surprised about that. Celtics up 9, I believe. Hold on. We're coming back. I'll give you the exact score. I'll give you the exact score when we come back from commercial break. Did you? All right. I'll give you as soon as we. All right, we're back. Hold on one sec, Tacoma. I'll give you it right now. I'll tell you right now. So they're showing some stats on Kelly Olynyk. The last time he was at the Garden, he scored 32 points. Hopefully, he does not do that again. So it is 79-67. You are correct, Tacoma. You were correct. 79-67. Boston opening up the lead again. Heat working with it, trying to get it down into the paint from the left side of the arc, and looks like Marcus Smart intercepted that pass. So the Heat are going to inbound this again in Celtic territory. Working from the top of the arc. Olynyk has it, trying to back down Marcus Morris. He's forced to kick it out to the left side of the arc, and the Heat three-pointer from what? I couldn't read the guy's last name. Is good though. Kyrie working with it now into the paint, and his follow-away jump shot is good. Actually, no, it doesn't go. Looked like it fell, but it didn't. Bounced off the back of the rim and out. Sorry, guys. Apologize for that. Looked like it went. Heat now working the ball around the three-point arc. The exterior defense from the Celtics is very good. Olynyk tries to drive, and there is a foul before he gets to the basket. Celtic ball, Smart with it, driving to the hoop and up and under, and Marcus Smart's up and under is good. Count that too. 81-70. Heat working with it again. Now the long half-court pass to the left side of the arc, and the alley-oop from Miami. What a slam from the Heat. The alley-oop from the Miami Heat with the half-court pass. Hayward now working with it. Bring it up past half court over to Kyrie at the top of the key to Smart, trying to get it to Horford down low, and he gets his own rebound, and the putback from Al Horford is good. 83-72, Boston up 11, 3:13 to go in the third. Miami working the ball around the three-point arc from left to right. Kelly Olynyk's three-point shot from the right corner of the arc is no good, rebounded by Horford. Horford brings the ball back up to the top of the arc, hands it off to Kyrie for the long three that bounces out. The tip-in from Morris is no good. Miami rebounds and heads back the other direction. The Heat working with it, working the ball, trying to get it to the left side of the arc for the open three-pointer, and it is intercepted by Boston. And Smart sets his feet and gets the offensive foul. Awesome. Set his feet, and the Celtics get the ball back. Great play from Smart. Set his feet, took the charge. Awesome. Celtics now with it. Rozier to Hayward. Hayward working from the top of the arc, trying to get a screen from Horford. That's fought through by Miami. They give up on it. Over to Rozier to reset the offense. Over now at the top of the arc to Horford, and Horford drives, and his layup is no good and bounces out. Olynyk with the rebound over to the Heat on the left side or the right side of the arc, and a pass into the paint, and the layup and drive is good for Miami. Coming backwards now with it, back down the other side of the court is Rozier. Rozier gives it off to Hayward in the paint. Hayward backs back out to the three-point arc, and he resets and steps into a three-point shot that is no good. Miami rebound and come back the other direction, up the left side of the court. Over to Olynyk, who tries to drive to the hoop and loses the ball off of his foot. And they might have gotten Gordon Hayward on a foul. If they did, that was crap because they didn't even touch him. They did. So Hayward gets the foul. Olynyk inbounds, and Miami works from the top of the arc. The three-point shot from the top of the arc from the Heat is no good. Bangs off the front of the rim and out. Tatum with the rebound coming up the left side of the court. Over to Horford. Now passes into the paint to Rozier, who drives and kicks it back out to Horford on the right side of the arc. And he steps forward and takes a mid-range jump shot that is nothing but net. So count that too. And the Heat come back the other direction with a long three-pointer from Johnson that is shot all the way from Cambridge, and that splashes down for a good three from the Heat. Rozier working with it now at the top of the arc. Over to Morris on the left side of the three-point arc. He drives to the basket and loses control of the ball, falls under the hoop and loses the ball. $85-77. 85-77, guys. 85-7-7. Boston 85, Miami 77. Third quarter, 45 seconds to go. 43 seconds now, counting down. Rozier with it. Hands it off to Hayward, who drives into the paint and has his shot blocked. Miami has it. Fast break up the court. The layup from Miami's no good, but the putback is blocked by Baines, and he shoots it back out to Hayward, who's running, and a handoff to Rozier, who gives it back to Baines at the top of the arc, and he hands it back to Rozier. Rozier working from the top of the arc now, trying to reset the offense. He shoots it over to Morris, actually, I take that back, on the left side of the arc, who kicks it back out to Tatum for the three, and that's no good. Morris gains the rebound back, and his three-pointer is nothing but net. So Marcus Morris for three. And that will end the third quarter. That three-pointer from Morris will end the third, guys. So Celtics pulling away again. 88-77, still at a 10-point lead. They're still keeping Miami at bay, doing everything they can to do it, to keep them from clawing their way back into this. Miami hasn't gone away, though, that's for sure. They haven't just rolled over and died. The Heat are definitely fighting Boston tooth and nail this whole game. I like watching games like this where they trade baskets back and forth and the team's not giving up. These are the games that are fun to watch. So Boston's still up 10, 1 quarter to go. Let's see if the Heat can make this deficit back up, or if Boston can hold them off. I'm debating doing the Red Sox tonight, but if I do, here's the thing. If I stream the Red Sox tonight, they start at like 10:05. I don't think I'm going to be able to make the whole game. So I don't know if I want to do that cuz I'd probably get till about the 5th inning and have to cut it off cuz I'd have to get some sleep. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I might. I might. I'm kind of undecided on that yet, guys. This has been a good game, though. It's been definitely, there have been moments where it's been back and forth and really fun to watch. The Heat definitely kind of withered. They weathered that Boston Storm in the first probably 8 minutes of the game and have played pretty good ever since. So here we go. Inbound Tatum to Rozier, and the Heat are pressing them. So they have a full court press defense on. They managed to get it up into Heat territory. Rozier working with it now. He passes to Morris, who takes the jump shot at the foul line, and that rims out. But there is a foul. There is a foul, and yep, it was on Aaron Baines on the putback, or the putback attempt. So they get Baines for the foul, and possession goes back to Miami. They inbound and come back into Celtic territory, and the easy layup from the Heat is good. So an easy bucket for them. Quick and easy bucket for them. Celtics come back the other direction. A Baines long three-point shot, no good. Hits the front of the rim, the backboard, and out. Heat come back the other direction, working from the top of the arc. The drive into the paint is stopped by Baines and is forced to kick it back out to the three-point arc. Kelly Olynyk now working from the left side of the arc. He fakes a three-point shot and tries to drive and is fouled. So possession goes back to Miami. Olynyk inbounds, working from the top of the arc over to the left corner. Gordon Hayward's defense is very good. He drives to the paint, and the layup is blocked by Baines. Rozier with the rebound, coming back quickly the other direction, gives it over to Baines. Baines over to Hayward. Hayward to Tatum for three, and that is nothing but net. So count the three from Jason Tatum. 91-77, fourth quarter, 10:31 to go. The Heat come back the other direction, two passes into the left corner, and that is a three-point shot from Miami. So Miami and Boston trading three-point shots. Gordon Hayward now working with it at the top of the arc. Over to Morris, over to Baines in the paint. Baines' mid-range jump shot bangs off the rim and out. Miami with the rebound. They come back the other direction and drive to the hoop, and the kick out to the right corner for the three-point shot is no good. Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum working up court, the left side of the three-point arc. He gives it off to Rozier, and a give and go from Rozier to Baines is no good. Baines' layup is terrible, and it bangs off the backboard and out. Fast break for the other direction, and it is stolen by Terry Rozier. Rozier driving to the hoop. He kicks it out to Marcus Morris for three, and his rebound, his three-pointer bangs off the rim and no good. Terry Rozier should have just driven that to the hoop and laid it in. Stupid decision on his part. The Heat come back the other direction, working from the top of the arc now. Try to set up a screen, but it's fought through by Rozier, and the Heat are forced into a bad three-point shot, and that is a timeout. Celtics call timeout. Brad Stevens calls timeout. 9:13 to go. Celtics up 91-82. Fourth quarter, 9:13 to go. So Celtics holding on. Boston is holding on. They've managed to hold off the Heat this long, so hopefully they can just do it for a little longer, and we can come out of the Garden with a win. This will be a good win for us too. I shouldn't say a big win because the Heat aren't that great of a team, but it is a win. You know, a win's a win. So for my Chevy guys out there, we're looking at a Chevy truck commercial now. It's truck month for Chevy. Any of you guys who are interested? I do. I do get it. Yep. Anytime somebody likes or comments, I get notifications. Now we are looking at a fish commercial, apparently, for something. A bunch of singing fish. Oh, legal seafood. So for us in New England here, legal seafood commercial. And we are back, ready to resume play, guys. 9 minutes to go. Hopefully the Celtics can hold this Miami Heat team off for just a little bit longer. They've done a good job so far of weathering the Miami offensive storm, which kind of comes in surges. So they've done a good job with it. Rozier with it now, guys, working from the top of the arc over to Jesus Christ, brain fart. Hayward. Hayward's drive from the arc and his easy layup is good. Had a little bit of a mental lapse there, guys. Brain fart. The Miami Heat layup is blocked by Aaron Baines, and he gives it over to Rozier, who shoots it across the court to Hayward, back into the paint to Baines, who gives it up to Marcus Morris at the free throw line, and that shot bangs out, and the rebound is fought for about 10 seconds and regained by Miami, and it is shot over to Kelly Olynyk for the long three-pointer from Miami. So Olynyk drills a three. 85-93, 8:15 to go. Tatum now working with it. He passes over to Baines in the paint. Baines' drive and layup is no good. Miami rebounds, coming back the other direction. A series of quick passes in the fast break, and they are under the hoop, and Miami's up and under is good. So 2 points again. 87-93, Miami closing the gap. Gordon Hayward now working with it from the right side of the arc. Over to Morris at the top of the arc. Back to Gordon. Gordon looking for a lane. He passes over to Tatum on the left corner of the three-point arc. He drives into the paint, gives it back to Morris. Morris's mid-range jumper is nothing but the bottom of the net. And count that one. 95-87, 7:25 to go. Boston over Miami. Fourth quarter. Time's counting down. Heat with it, bringing it up past the Celtic logo and into Boston territory, working from the top of the arc, looking for a screen. He gets it. He drives to the hoop, and that layup is good for Miami. So 89-95. Kevo raiding me again, huh? Come on, Kevo raiding me again. Marcus Morris with it, working from the top of the arc. Now gives it to Hayward. Back to Morris, and Morris goes up for the dunk, but he is swatted. Heat come back with it, fast break style. Olynyk fakes the three, and then actually does shoot it. and he is fouled taking the 3-point shot. So he's gonna get three. He's gonna get 3 free throws. Kevo raiding me again. Kevo, you. Kevo raiding me again, huh? This is awesome. I love it, man. I love it. That's great. That's pretty damn funny. So, Olenek at the free throw line. Kevo right again. Oh, Kevo, you're awesome, man. That's too funny. Olenek's free throw is up and good. 91. 95. Kevo is the man, Fox. He is the man. Hey, Kevo, you want... Hold on, Kevo. I got something for you, Kevo. I got something for you, Kevo. Here you go. That's the kitty. So now Boston working with it, guys. Kyrie from the top of the arc has it stolen, but he regains possession. They shoot it over to the right corner of the arc. Tatum with it, and he drills a three-pointer. Tatum's three is good. 98-92. 6:15 to go. Heat now working the ball around the three-point arc. Olenek with the three that bangs off the front of the rim. And out. Boston regains possession. Kevo, you the man. Man, that was awesome. That was too funny. Yeah, that's a big-ass cat, Kevo. He's 19 pounds, man. He's a tank. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna, damn it. Bumblebee tuna. There, I did my Bumblebee tuna on live. So I did mine. Bumblebee tuna, damn it. Kyrie now working with it. Left side of the three-point arc. Looking for a screen from Horford, and he gets it. And Kyrie takes the long three-pointer. That's no good. Kyrie's three rims out, and it's no good. Comes back the other direction. Kyrie driving to the hoop, shoots it over to Rozier, and Rozier's three is good. Rozier's three is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net from Scary Terry. Nothing but net from Scary Terry. 101-92, 5:14 to go. 101-92, 5:14 to go, fourth quarter. Good night. Good night, Elias. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Beyond the Arc, how you doing, man? We are in a TV timeout. That's awesome. Thanks, Elias. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good game so far, guys. Good game so far. That's awesome, Elias. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, it's a closer game now than it was. They started off pretty horrible. I mean, the Heat started off pretty horrible. The Celtics started off on fire. But the Heat weathered that storm. Good night, Elias. You take it easy, man. Your favorite player is Kyrie? Yeah, along with 90% of Boston. His Kyrie's skill level is ridiculous. He's just got to get his head right. If Kyrie's head is in the right place, forget about it. Forget about it. Dude's one of the best in the NBA. Yeah, it's Kyrie. With Kyrie's thing is all mental. Sorry, Kyrie's thing is all mental. He's got the skill to do it. To do whatever. It's all mental with him. It is all mental with him. So here we go, guys. 5:08 to go, 101-92. Miami Heat down to the Boston Celtics. Miami in the left corner take the three-point shot. The rebound, Rozier, and the Celtics come back the other direction. Trying to take their time as much as possible. They slow the game down. Rozier resetting the offense. He passes into the paint to Horford, who gives it back to Kyrie. He resets at the top of the arc and gives it to Horford for the long 2-point jump shot. That's no good. Bangs out. The Heat regain possession. 4:34 to go. 101-92 for everybody who's just tuning in. 101-92. Boston leading Miami. 4:34 to go. Fourth quarter. Miami inbounds in their own territory. They bring it up, the drive into the paint and kick out to Kelly Olynyk for the three-point shot is no good. Boston rebounds, they come back the other direction. Terry Rozier for three, that's no good. Rebounded by Kelly Olynyk. Passes it up court to the left side of the arc, and the drive from Miami as he drives to the hoop and loses the ball. And I believe they're going to get Kyrie Irving on a foul. Yep, Kyrie's arguing with the refs, so yeah, they're going to call Kyrie on the foul, and Miami's going to get some free throws. So here we go. Miami's first free throw is up and good. That makes it 101-93 with 4:05 to go. And my cat is yet again trying to hijack my stream.
Honestly, I could care less, man. I'm really
Boston with it. Rozier with it. Working from the top of the arc, and it's stolen by Miami. Miami fast break the other direction, and the easy lay-in is good. 96-101. Now 3:39 to go. Horford with it, working from the top of the arc. He gives it into the paint to Tatum, and Tatum's layup can't go. It's not going to go. It bounces out around the rim and out. Baines with the rebound, saves it though. Over to Horford. Horford to Kyrie, who shoots it back to Horford for three, and that's no good. Kyrie gets the rebound though. Tatum with it, back to Kyrie. Around the three-point arc they go, guys, from left to right. Horford now with it in the paint. Kicks it out to Terry Rozier on the right side of the arc, and that three-pointer bangs out, and they fight for the rebound, and it lands out of bounds. Wire-to-wire dub. I hope so, Nitro. I hope so, man. That would be awesome. A wire-to-wire win. 101-96. 3:09 to play, guys. 3:09 to play. 101-96. Boston up. The long inbound pass to Marcus Smart, and he shoots it down low to Al Horford, and Horford attempts the dunk and is swatted by Wade, and it looks like we're going to get a foul. We are going to get a foul as Horford went up for the dunk, and I think they're going to call Wade for the foul. So Boston regains possession. Tatum gives it to Smart at the top of the arc. He passes over to Tatum into the paint, and his jump shot will fall. So 103.96, 2:48 to go. The Heat working with it at the top of the arc. Now to the right side and driving to the hoop, and that layup will go for Miami. So count it, 98-103 with 2:28 to go. Kyrie working with it, slowing the pace down at the top of the arc. He hands it over to Smart on the left side of the three-point arc. Gets it into Horford at the free throw line, and Horford tries to drive, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Close game, guys. Real close game. Really close. 2:17 to go, fourth quarter. Yeah. Here we go. Boston inbound. Kyrie to Smart. Down low in the paint. He gives it off to Kyrie in the corner, who tries to get it to Horford, and the ball is taken away by the Heat. Heat will bring it now up the court on the left side of the arc. They pass it over to the right side, and he drives to the hoop, backs out, and takes a mid-range jump shot that's good. 3-point game, guys. 3-point game. Boston up 103-100. 154 to go and counting. Kyrie working with it now. The left side of the arc, and he shoots the three that bangs off the back of the rim and out. Miami rebounds, 141 and counting, 103-100. 3-point game. Celtics up 3, approaching the 1-minute mark quickly. The Heat worked their way around the three-point arc, and the three-point shot from Miami rims out. Kyrie with it, driving to the hoop, and his basket will count, and one. And the foul. The drive and the basket and the foul from Kyrie. What a play. What a play from Kyrie. The drive, the hoop, and the foul. So 105-100 the score. 125 to go. Fourth quarter. Kyrie at the free throw line. And he completes the three-point play. 106-100. 123. 122. Time fast approaching the 1-minute mark. The Heat with it, working at the top of the arc. They set the screen, and the three-point shot from Miami is up and no good. Gordon Hayward with the rebound. Passes it over to Kyrie. Kyrie drives to the hoop and kicks it back out, but Smart is not there to get it, and it goes out of bounds. They lose possession. Celtics lose possession of the ball. Marcus Smart is not there to catch the behind-the-back Kyrie pass. Heat now working with it at the top of the arc, and they drive it and kick it back and take the three-pointer. Actually, they take that three-pointer, and the three is no good, but the tip-in from Wade is. So 106-102, 52 seconds to go. 50 seconds now. Time ticking away. Marcus Smart with it on the left side of the court. He backtracks to the Celtic logo and then up to the right side of the three, and he gives it over to Kyrie, and Kyrie shoots an air ball three-pointer that hits nothing. .5 seconds to go, guys. 106-102. Fourth quarter. Boston up. Yeah, that air ball was awful. That hit nothing. That was awful. Well, I greatly appreciate everybody hanging out with me and watching this game. I've had a ton of fun. I've had a lot of fun calling the game. This has been a real good one. I know, a 23-point lead and they blew it. I know, man. I know. I just said that about 10 minutes ago that the Celtics came out on fire and then lost it. So here we go. Let's see what Brad Stevens can draw up to make sure that the Celtics hold this lead. I've noticed the last couple of games, guys. I've noticed the last couple of games, the fast break has killed the Celtics. The fast break has killed them. I know, hey Nitro, it's down to the wire, man. It's getting close. It is getting really close. So the Heat inbound in Boston territory. Miami working with it from the right side of the arc over to the top of the key. Olynyk with it now. He drives and kicks it back out and the ball, and he throws a horrible pass into the fourth row of the Garden to nobody, and that pass is awful. That's a microcosm of Kelly Olynyk's career right there. So the Celtics to inbound, and they press. Miami on the full court press, and they barely get it away. Smart now over to Horford. Back to Smart on the left side of the arc. Kyrie has it now. And he passes to Hayward, and we have a stoppage in play. Whew, this one's getting too close, guys. This is getting close. 16.1 seconds. Boston still clinging to a 4-point lead. And apparently Kyrie was fouled on that pass, so he's going to get some opportunities from the charity stripe. So his first free throw is up and good. That makes it 107. I have a feeling that if he hits this next one, it's pretty much over. .108, he does. Both free throws are good. So 108, 102, 16.1 seconds to go. I know, man. Hopefully the Celtics can close this thing out and get the dub. Get the W. Ugh. This game is too close to call, guys. This game is too close to call. Hopefully we can cling to this lead and come out of here with a win. A Speedy Oil Change commercial now. All right, we are ready and back to play out the final 16 seconds. The score is 108, 102. Hold on. Yes, 108, 102. 108, 102. Fourth quarter, 16.1 seconds up. Boston leading. They inbound all the way across the court. They work it back to the left side of the arc, and the three from the Heat is no good, but it's rebounded and shot back out, and now the second attempt at the three-point shot is no good. Boston rebounds, and I believe the Heat have fouled them. Yep. So now we're just going to go back and forth with the fouls. 108, 102, 5.4 seconds to go. Looking like Boston's got this one in hand. 5.4 seconds. 5.4 seconds. Boston shooting free throws. Horford to shoot the free throw. And it is up and good. That makes it 109. You the man too, Nitro. You the man, bud. So looking like Boston's going to hang on, guys. Hang on and win this one. Looking like they're going to get the W. Horford's next free throw is up, and that is good. So that makes it 110 to 102. And this is the last shot of the game. And that is a three-pointer from Miami, which makes the score 110 to 105 with half a second. and Boston just lets the time run out, and that is it. So the Celtics hang on and win, guys, 110 to 105 over the Heat. That's your final, 110 to 105. Boston hangs on and gets the W. The dub for the green, Nitro. You know it, man. W for the green. All right, guys. That was a lot of fun. I did have a ton of fun calling that game. That was a good one. Back and forth and back and forth. It didn't seem like it was going to go so well and, or be such a good game in the beginning, but it turned out to be a really good game. So I appreciate everybody watching as usual, guys. I will catch you on the next one. I believe the next Celtics game I'm going to be doing is Wednesday night. So come and join me if you want, and come hang out as we watch the Celtics get ready for the playoffs. Thanks again, guys. You got it, Nitro. You the man. You got it. Thanks a lot for listening and supporting, man. I greatly appreciate it. I will see everybody next